elliptical orbit. It's taking place right now and also again on September 9th. So meteorologist Pete Mangione is live in the Pinpoint Doppler 12 Forecast Center. And Pete, did you get a chance to see the supermoon?
I did actually. Went out on my dinner break and got a pretty good view of it. Mostly clear skies, so good viewing for most of our viewers tonight. In fact, let's take a look at more on what the supermoon is. It usually, in fact, this evening for the supermoon 14% bigger than it would be at its farthest point from orbit. Now, if you remember, we had a supermoon last month. This time it's actually a little bit closer, so this supermoon a bit more super than the one we had last month, and of course another one on the way for next month. As we take a look at our cloud cover picture, if you want to take one last peek before going to bed, you should be able to have no problem. You can see a few clouds coming into southern New England from the north, a few showers as well across New Hampshire, but for the most part those die away. And as we talk about our humidity the next several days, tomorrow comfortable again, 57 for a dew point, 62 on Tuesday, so it gets a little stickier. Then on Wednesday we get up to 68. So Wednesday, the muggiest of the next several days, and some of that humidity may help to feed some strong thunderstorms. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes. As we take a look at our city cam, the super moon just barely above the banner here, just was noticing it earlier. And as we track your precipitation for the next 24 hours, should be a primarily dry day tomorrow. There will be a slight chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm, primarily to the north and west of our viewing area, Worcester County, Massachusetts, outside 295. There is a slight chance here in northern Rhode Island or northern Bristol County we get a quick sprinkle or thunder shower, but for the most part we stay rain free. And then as we head into Tuesday night, that's where our next weather maker arrives. Comfortable sleeping tonight, upper 50s in Smithfield, 62 in Providence. Look for low 60s here at the south coast. Into tomorrow, pleasant, partly sunny skies, 66, 7 o'clock in the morning, noontime 80, and a mix of sun and clouds by 4 o'clock in the afternoon with highs in the low to mid 80s. Now the coast is a little bit cooler tomorrow. We'll get those breezes out of the south, especially as we head into the afternoon, so that will cool off the coast just a little bit. 79 in Charlestown, 80 in Westerly, getting up to 83 in Hope Valley. Northern Rhode Island temperatures in the low 80s, 81 in Woonsocket, 81 Burville, 81 in Foster, 84 in Johnston. And in eastern Massachusetts, temperatures also in the low to mid 80s, 84 in Taunton, 81 Fall River. A little cooler here from Middletown down to Little Compton in the upper 70s. Now as we look at the beach, we're looking good tomorrow. 78 degrees, a low risk of some rip currents, water temperatures in the low 70s. I did want to point out a few things in the 7-day Futurecast. On Tuesday, I'm going to leave it dry, but during the evening there will be some showers possible, a few thunderstorms as well. Then it's Wednesday, we really need to watch carefully. Some severe weather is possible. We're talking about some potential damaging winds, and it's really any time from the morning into the late afternoon or evening. That's the part of the forecast we really need to fine tune, whether it's really the morning commute or the evening commute that could be affected. We also need to see how these ingredients come together. If they don't come together that well, then it could be a day with just a few random and average thunderstorms and showers. But if they really come together, those severe weather ingredients come together, it could be a very active weather day here in southern New England. So that's something we need to watch carefully. Now here's the payoff. The humidity moves away. We get behind that humid air mass Thursday and Friday, so it's actually pleasant. Upper 70s, could be an isolated shower there on Thursday or Friday, but primarily rain-free. Weekend looking okay right now, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. But we keep the nice trend of weather to start the work week before things become unsettled for the middle of the week.
But still, all week, comfortable temperatures, not too bad.
Absolutely, we'll take it.
All right, Pete, thanks so much. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 10, the United States continues its